Welcome back to another episode of MotoGP Mac, and today we're going to talk about the sprint race that just happened for the Indonesian Grand Prix at the Mandalika circuit. Now, before we get into it, here's how it finished. Pecco Bagnaia won it from Enea Bastianini, Marc Marquez, Marco Bezzecchi, Franco Morbidelli, Pedro Acosta, Maverick Vinales, Johan Zarco, Fabio Di Gianantonio, Jorge Martin, Jack Miller, Fabio Quartararo, Brad Binder, Alex Marquez, Alex Rins, Alicia Spargaro, Taka Nakagami, Luca Marini, Raul Fernandez, Augusto Fernandez crashed, and Joan Mir also crashed. Miguel Oliveira didn't take part in today's race or will not be taking part in the rest of the weekend. Now, before we go further, I am traveling this weekend, so videos will not be of usual standard, but it was a really good sprint race. Jorge Martin got a great start, but also so did Pecco Bagnaia from the second row into second place. But drama in the first lap was where Jorge Martin lost the front. Now he was able to keep the bike going, and in fairness to Martin, he did an absolute brilliant fight back, but was just falling short of scoring a point. Pecco, who never really looked like threatening anything for this race weekend, you could kind of see that kind of third or fourth place was going to be his pace. Realistically looked into the lead and never really looked threatened by Mark or Bastianini or Bezzecchi. Now, Bezzecchi was closing in, uh, did make a mistake, but I don't know. I don't feel Bezzecchi was going to pass him unless Mark put Bezzecchi under pressure. But Bezzecchi did make a mistake, and it was then Mark up into second. Bastianini, though, was coming, and with a couple of laps to go, did pass Mark and tried to hunt down Pecco, but he didn't really get there. Behind that battle, let's just say there was an absolutely amazing battle between Franco Morbidelli, Pedro Acosta, Maverick Vinales. They were all giving it hammers and tongs, and one of the standout riders of the day for me, and wait for it, it is Johan Zarco in eighth. And it's not just that he was in eighth, Pedro Acosta, even you could say Franco Morbidelli, Pedro Acosta, Maverick Vinales, Johan Zarco, they were all in a group battling together, and the Honda genuinely looked very good this weekend. So hats off to Johan Zarco. Fabio Di Gianantonio, there was a bit of a gap back to Zarco, um, and then Jorge Martin in the top 10, but obviously 9 points or 9 places in the sprint, so he's just fell short of it. He definitely had some trouble coming through the KTMs. They were definitely hard for Martin to pass, but Jack Miller beating um, Brad Binder home is a good one for Jack. 11th place, not great, but it's still he is top factory KTM besides Acosta home. Fabio Quartararo, he did a good race. I wonder did he just run out of puff in the race or tires, etc. So definitely a okay day for him. Brad Binder again a small bit lackluster, I would say, not for the want of not trying, but the result down 13 doesn't really stem where Brad Binder should be. Alex Marquez, Alex Rins, Alicia Spargaro all did kind of suffer along with Brad. They were all kind of in that group. Taka Nakagami was kind of to the tail end of that group. Luca Marini, kind of a lonely race as well with Raul Fernandez. Um, all in all, I thought it was a really exciting sprint race. I really enjoyed watching it. It is there was definitely a twist and turn in this one, and I think this championship is far from over for anyone yet. So it will definitely be on like Donkey Kong. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What did you think of today's race? Who was your rider of the day? And who is your race winner for tomorrow? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.